What's up, YouTube? How you guys doing today? Thank you guys for tuning into my channel. I am Sermanya. So if you are following me on Instagram, or if you're not following me, make sure you go follow me on Hawkfit_. I have a bomb live that my friend and healer Ra and I did today. So first things first, let's jump right into it. If you haven't, make sure you hit the subscribe button and make sure you hit the bell in the right corner so you can get notifications of my next videos, okay? So we have been talking about the phases of narcissistic abuse. Narcissistic abuse has three phases: the idealization phase, which is the love bombing phase, the devaluing phase, which is hell, and the discard phase. The discard phase is when they discard you, they throw you away, all right? So I want to first say this to my narc survivors and my thrivers. You are valuable, you are worthy, you are fun, you are intelligent. This has nothing to do with you when you have been discarded. It is not about you. It is the narcissist always thinks that the grass is greener somewhere else, probably at this point when you are being discarded. They are grooming their next victim and have been grooming their next victim. And once they get the next person locked in, you are going to be discarded. It has nothing to do with you. You are at this point, after the devaluing phase, you are at this point drained. You're drained of all your energy, because that's what they do. They drain you of all of your energy. You're drained, you're exhausted, you're tired. Honestly, by the time you get to the discard phase, you're just waiting for it because you know it's about to happen. At least in my situation, I was discarded several times, and it's so weird how many times I was discarded. And I can't even imagine. Maybe it was 10 years, so maybe 20 times. I mean, seriously. But some narcissists plan it to a way, and most narcissists plan the discard a way where they're not gonna make it to, they're gonna always make it to where they're able to come back. It's not gonna be like a closer conversation. In one of my discards, I came home and he had took all of his stuff and left after I had sold all of my furniture for us to live in a place together. I come home from work and boom, he was gone. Gone. Ghosted. So mainly I was ghosted, like quiet, silent treatment. Boom, he's gone. He's on to the next victim. And sometimes you get upset. People get upset when I had a girl was like, well, how did he move on so fast? And I was like, well, because he's already grooming the next victim. Like in the next week, they're on with somebody else, or in the same week or a few days. And so you have to be mindful of that they already talking to someone else, conversating and making false promises and telling that person that, you know, it's about to end, or that they're single. Notice that during the discard phase, you're gonna feel everything is gonna be turned on you. You know, it's your fault. Everything is your fault. And some things you have to take for, you know, understand. Some things you have to learn from, because in a lot of the discard phases, I would say over the last 10 years, it was some things I'm like, oh, okay, I can learn from that. And some things I was like, I started questioning myself. I was constantly questioning myself. But now at the end of the day, it's like, no, that's not valid. That's not true. That's not me. That's what, you know, that what was projected onto me. And you have to really know who you are when you're in a narcissistic abusive relationship. You really have to know who you are. And sadly, most women or men don't know who they are. So they look for the narcissist to validate them. And they're not going to. They're just going to just a little bit. Well, it was my puppy baby's nap time, but looked like he's going to go over there in that S and take him a nap. So you'll probably see something moving back there. That's him. So anyway, so sorry. He's so sweet. He's going to sit on the S and take a nap. I always try to make my videos during his nap time. Normally he takes a nap in his bed, but today he wants to take a nap up there, and that's okay. We'll let him. So if you hear any snoring, that's who it is. So anyway, back to the subject. By the time you are in the devaluing phase and you're headed toward the discard phase, you are, number one, exhausted. So when you're exhausted, you need to start getting to yourself. Start figuring out what you're going to do next. If you know the discard is coming, start planning what's your next moves. Are you going to just waddle, or are you going to start trying to gain your power back? Meditate, look in the mirror and understand what happened. Take responsibility of your actions and move forward. Most people, after being discarded, they look at themselves as horrible, because that's how the narcissist wants you to believe that you ain't shit. They want you to believe that you're not shit, but yeah, at this point you're not, because they have depleted you from every ounce of energy, every ounce of emotion that you have. And I never forget, I would be like, are we about to break up? Because we broke up. He broke up with me so much that it was just like, I knew it was coming. Are we about to break up? You know, I guess we're about to break up, you know, because it's like, oh no, you're just thinking negative. No, I know that the patterns, I know the phases, I know what happened. And then we didn't, but I would stay in that devaluing phase for a while. And then finally the discard came, just because I probably predicted it. And so, I take full responsibility for allowing that for 10 years. That's insane. But once you get in that pattern and you get addicted to that love bomb, now if you have a friend, and I'm gonna make a video on this, that's dating a narcissist, or if they're dealing with a narcissist, do not tell them that you would never do that, because there's so many things when you're dealing with abuse. You can't say what you wouldn't do or what you would never do. Just be a supportive friend, okay? Don't just be a supportive friend, because discard is hell, because you feel rejected, you feel lonely, you feel depleted, you feel all these feelings, and now it's time for you to start gaining your power back. In my discard phases, in the times that I felt that I was discarded, I would always get upset and be like, because I mean, he was quick to post another woman, or be on another woman's social media, or a woman's posting him, and I'd be quick to be like, why is he doing that? How did that happen so fast? I'm still in my feelings over here. Well, because he was already mentally in somebody's mind before he even discarded you, So you have to understand that this is not about you. This is about them, the energy. So after you've been discarded, okay, you've been discarded, you go through your phase of where you're upset and you're hurt, okay? Then you start gaining your power back. You start being at peace again. You start being happy again. And boom, here they come. Here they come. They come right back. They know, they can sense when you start gaining your power back. They can sense when you start feeling good about yourself again. They don't want that. Wait a minute. Let me go back. I miss her. I miss that life. That's what I like about her. She got it back. I want it. He got it back. She needs it. So just pay attention. That's why I went on that roller coaster for so long. It was just like love bomb, devalue, discard, love bomb. I mean, constantly. So ladies, if you are new into this and you've been just now discarded, and men, because men, there are women narcissists as well, because I have had narcissist friends, girlfriends in the past that I was friends with, and there are women that are narcissists as well. But if you are in the first phases and you've just been discarded, go look at my no contact method video. But I'm going to make another video, but it's time for you to gain your power back and keep your power, okay? So know that you are worthy. Look at yourself in the mirror. Make notes. Make sticky notes in your wallet. I am worthy. I am at peace. I am it, and just start reflecting on yourself and get to the root of why you attracted the narcissist in the beginning. There's a root to everything. There's a root to everything, and you have to get to the root of it, or you're going to get mad and see that they're moving on with somebody else and go get somebody else, and guess what? It's another one. It's another narcissist. You're going to keep attracting the same person until you fix what's going on inside of you. So be hopeful, be positive, learn these videos. Watch these videos. continue, because I'm going to go on healing. I'm going to talk about a lot of other things, but I'm telling you, I could give you discard stories for years. But the one that I shared with you today about me coming home to nothing, that was normal. You know what I mean? It was just kind of like I was ghosted. And then all of a sudden they just show back up out of nowhere. Hey, like nothing had happened, apologize, and you're back in that love bum phase. So make sure that you are aware when you're about to be discarded. After you are, start the healing process. Don't look back. Block all means of communication, because they will come back and they will text you, say, hey, they miss you, or whatever the case may be. They will come back. They will email you. I promise you. If you're grade A supply, they're going to. And I figured out not pretty quick, but just over the last couple of years, that I had to be grade A supply. 10 years. Why would you keep coming back and draining me and coming back and draining me and coming back and it's just like at some point, like you go to, it was like a circle, and it was the same women, a lot of the same women that they were going to. So just watch their patterns, because obviously they love bombed that person and then discarded them, and then they go back after you, and then they come back to you, and then they go back. It's a cycle. So understand the phases, be mindful, meditate after you've been discarded to get your power back. Okay? I have a 30-day detox coming up, guys. It's called the Narc Detox. Make sure you guys be looking out for that. Any questions, email me at sermanya@gmail.com. If you want any one-on-one sessions, email me at sermanya@gmail.com, and I will help assist you on your journey. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. Have a great day. Peace.